What's good? This is JVB back with another Bears video and doing it the old school way. No video today. No big reason. I'm not hiding from nobody. I'm looking good, feeling good, besides looking like Grizzly Adams. But let's talk about the Chicago Bears, man. The season opener, the home opener, Caleb Williams' NFL debut. And it didn't look so good at first. But the Bears pulled out the come from behind action and defeat the Tennessee Titans 24-17 at Soldier Field. A tale of two halves for sure. First, they were down 17-3 to end the first half, and it didn't look good. You know, the offense, Caleb Williams, even though he was the top overall pick, we need to embrace a little bit of the struggle from Caleb Williams. This is going to happen. The Tennessee Titans have a pretty good defense. Even though he was the top overall pick, even though he's a former Heisman Trophy winner, he is a rookie. And I don't care who you bring up. If you bring up CJ Stroud and how good he was last season, there were times that CJ Stroud looked like a rookie. He didn't have a good game. It looked like to me that I don't want to say he had the yips, but it felt like he was trying too hard. Obviously, the nerves were there. It's his first game in the NFL. There's a lot of hype around him and the Chicago Bears team. There's a lot of attention on number 18, so I get it. He didn't play well. This isn't the end-all, be-all, but this is going to happen again this season. Caleb Williams is going to have another bad game, and maybe the defense, maybe the special teams, they do what they did in this game, and they win the game for the team. And I get it. We want to see a really good Bears offense, but this is something that's going to come with the territory. He's a rookie quarterback. His offensive line wasn't great today. Coleman Shelton, the man with two last names, sucked ass. Sometimes it looked like he didn't know what the hell he was doing. Again, the offensive weapons, they really didn't show up because the quarterback had a bad game. But with all that said, the Chicago Bears, they won this game. This team was down 17-0. 17-3 at halftime. They could have called it a day. But this team, they kept playing. Special teams came up big besides Velus Jones, one of my favorite players of all time. Not even fumbling the ball, whiffing. Bounced off his chest pad all the way to a Tennessee Titan. As soon as that happened, it was DeAndre Carter. Punt returns and kick returns, and thank God they did that because DeAndre Carter was one of the standout performers in this game. 66-yard kickoff return, big punt returns. DeAndre Carter had a really good game. Again, besides Velus Jones, the special teams, they balled. Scored the first touchdown of the game for the Bears, the first touchdown of the season for the Bears on a block punt that Jonathan Owens scooped and scored. Shout out to Daniel Hardy with the block. But once the Bears got that touchdown, you started to see the momentum shift. The defense played with more energy. Darrell Taylor with a great debut, 2 sacks, including the forced fumble. Javon Dexter had a sack in the game. And how about the Bears secondary? I was listening to one of these podcasts on Sirius Radio, and they were talking about the Bears defense not really being that good. And I was thinking to myself, what the fuck are you doing on the radio? Did you not see the rest of the games last season that this Bears defense played? Especially after they acquired Montez Sweat? I don't think the Bears defense is that good. Well, That didn't really work out, did it? But back to the game. Tariq Stevenson with the pick six. And yes, Will Levis, I don't know what in the blue hell this man was doing. My man's just flipped it. He was going to get sacked, but he said, screw it. I'm gonna flip the ball. Mind you, they're still winning this game, barely, but this guy flips the ball. It stays in play for Tariq Stevenson to pick it off and take it to the house. 2-point conversion is good. Caleb Williams to DeAndre Swift. And that's the final score. The Titans had another chance at the end of the game, but I got to give Jalen Johnson his flowers. He came up big last season. He was great. All pro. He got paid. He was left out the NFL top 100 players. Let's keep it a buck. It's a bullshit list. Like, how does Jalen Johnson not make the top 100 players? But anyway, Jalen Johnson on third down, I believe it was 3rd and 8, sheds a tackle. He gets the big tackle on Okonkwo, the big tight end who scored a touchdown earlier in the game for the Titans. And then the very next play, Will Levis, pretty much doesn't have any chance. He just flings the ball deep down the field, and it gets picked off by Jalen Johnson. GG's. Bears win. It probably would have been a more satisfying victory if the Bears offense showed up. There were a couple of big plays, nice plays from DJ Moore. DeAndre Swift had a good run at the end of the game with the hurdle. But again, Caleb Williams is a rookie. There's a lot of expectations, and it's not going to be easier next week. He plays his first road game, hostile territory against a good team in the Houston Texans in prime time, Sunday Night Football. So maybe next week is going to be another game just like this one. But the Bears got the job done. They could have laid down and died, but they didn't. They fought. They fought in front of this crowd. The crowd, shout out to the Bears fans out there, they came alive. They gave the Bears the home field advantage that the Bears needed. So shout out to the fans that were at Soldier Field today. Shout out to the Chicago Bears for pulling through. The come from behind was real, and it felt good as hell. The Chicago Bears defeat the Tennessee Titans 24-17. And they got to get ready and be prepared, man, because the Houston Texans look good. They got C.J. Stroud. They brought in Joe Mixon. They brought in Stephon Diggs. They had big games already today. It's going to be tough, but we'll see what happens. But I am out. But I appreciate you guys sticking around, listening to this video, even if it's just one of y'all. Thank you. I greatly appreciate that, because I don't do this YouTube stuff to get paid. I don't do this to become YouTube famous. I do this because I like sports. So yeah, I've been very inconsistent with the uploads. I get it. I understand the, people not paying attention to the channel because, that's on me. I haven't been uploading. I don't give you a reason to stick around and support, but I do appreciate the support that I get, and I appreciate you guys watching this video or listening to this video. But I am out. Like the video, share the video, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, take it easy. God bless. Peace. We got that dub, baby. Bear down.